Whatever befalls the earth, befalls the sons of the earth. Man did not weave the web of life. He is merely a strand in it. Whatever he does to the web, he does to himself. In the 17th century, virgin forests covered over half of the lower 48 states of the United States. By the 19th century, this was reduced to 40%. By the 20th century, that had been reduced to less than 10% in 300 years. Throughout the world, over half of the old-growth forests of the planet are gone. Each year, over 16 million hectares are harvested for the wood or destroyed by slash and burn farming methods. Most of this destruction is done out of desperation, driven by overpopulation and extreme poverty. Not one part of our planet remains unaffected by this continuous deforestation. The rainforests of Madagascar, once splendid, are almost gone. Areas of Africa, Asia, and South America will soon join them if the world does not extend its efforts to preserve these vital ecosystems so necessary to our own survival and the preservation of the planet. The World Resources Institute has estimated that only 20 to 22% of the old-growth forests in our world survive today. With most of the old-growth forests in the United States and all over Europe already gone, deforestation has accelerated and spread its ugly tentacles into the Third World. In Asia and Latin America, the forests are destroyed at a rate of 2 to 3% each year. In Africa, they're currently disappearing at a rate of 1 to 2% each year. Forests have always had a strong influence on weather, and the lack of them even more so. When forests are cut or burned down, the water that should have transpired from these plants going to rain ends up going to the rivers, then to the seas, and the land suffers from the loss and becomes much drier. The loss of plant life, our major source of the pharmaceutical drugs we use to treat diseases, has been, is, and will be devastating. We have no idea what cures we have lost already or will lose in the future to deforestation. Beware the Jabberwock, my son. The jaws that bite, the claws that scratch. Beware the Jubjub bird, and shun the frumious Bandersnatch. Sustainable and ecologically sound methods are the only hope we have to preserve our planet and the environment. The following videos demonstrate selective forestry and horse logging being conducted by the Human Harvest Foundation, one of the many groups in the United States dedicated to preserving our forest heritage for the future.
Jagger's magic. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't easy, yeah. Good job, Jagger. Right.
Time and forests are running out. We have no crystal ball that can tell us how costly our loss of this essential resource will be. We can only try to preserve as much as possible of what remains and try to restore as much as possible of what we have lost. If we do not, our legacy to those who follow us will be a dire landscape